Hey there, right, so what we're doing now is we're bottling the beer. I've got a little funnel here and I have put in a half a teaspoonful of brewing sugar in here, which will just help the beer, makes it a little bit fizzy, puts that nice little bit of head on it when you bottle it. And when we bottle it, we are going to stop there. If you put too much sugar in it and don't leave some air at the top, there is a danger that these bottles could actually explode. And I can't tell you how important it is that you get this right. In a bottle like this, you put in a half teaspoon. I've got a little bread making tool here, if you can see it. And I just got up to the halfway point. It's really easy to measure. But of course, if you know what you're doing with half a teaspoonful, that's fine. So now we are going to filter the beer. This has been on now for a week, and I've got a nice little tool here. It's called a heat belt. Yeah, so you just plug it in and it will just raise that temperature up. Ideally, I mean, check the beer kit that you're making, but ideally you want it somewhere around, what, 20 degrees centigrade. Now, this obviously has been sanitized. Anything you put into your beer has to be sanitized. You keep it clean. I'm going to pump it in there, and then we are going to siphon. So we have got our sugar in this. No, we haven't got any sugar. That's one we haven't got sugar in. Let me just do that now. I thought we'd done all of these, obviously not. There we go, measured out. Now I'm now going to have to filter this. So cameraman Sam, if you can tell me when it starts coming out. Now I've got a little tap on here. As soon as it starts coming down, I'm going to close that. And I have a little mouthpiece on here so that I don't get my mouth on the end of the beer that's going into the bottle, because sanitation is important. Right, okay, shout me when it starts coming. I'm sucking now, yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
There we go. That is just, I've got that absolutely perfect. I've never done that before. What are the odds of that? And I'm going to sit on my little stool, tilt the bottle, tap on, and there we go. I raised that a little bit early. Then I'm going to stop when we get to about there. So do we want to, let's just keep this video running, and then I'm going to just show you how to cap your beer when you're done. So when you are brewing the beer, they say about a week, 10 days. I like to give it 14. There we go. That is absolutely perfect, if you can see that, maybe not through the camera. If we come over here, just swap places, I'm going to show you how this works. I've got a little capping thing here. These are almost impossible to get second hand, which shows you how good they are. So you just put your cap on there. I am going to raise this just a tad. So that's probably a bit high. Let's just see. Just down. Oh, no, I've lost it completely. Where are we going? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so put my cap on there. And it's not right, is it? That's just the way these things go. So up one little notch. I'm going to do this very, very carefully without knocking anything over, I hope. There we go. My cap is there. I've sanitized the caps as well as the bottles. I'm going to put it on here, bring this lever down. There you go. And that is done. I'm going to store this now for 4 weeks, and then that'll be a nice drop of beer. The longer you leave it in the bottle, the better it is. You need to be drinking it within about 6 months, but leave that 3 or 4 months and that'll be absolutely cracking.